big door, but not every spawn. You want to take it whenever you know that you can take it. This is something that you'll learn by playing matchmaking a lot. God, I'm repeating a lot of things that I'm doing a lot. Words and hand gestures. But whenever you're running the flag, or not running the flag, whenever your teammates are running in a position, you usually want to stay near them. If you go big door, you can't get any help, but you're also putting a different angle. So I would suggest staying near them, like staying your street is a good place to cover fire from if they're going S2. I wouldn't suggest going catwalk or big door though, because it's just so far away from your teammates. 2 more questions. This isn't really a question. Would you say that ducking when shot in the side is more effective than jumping? Yes, very much so, as it throws your opponent off guard. Because if you jump, they know where you're going to be for the next 3 shots, while if you duck, it just throws them off so much. Ryan, when the opposing team has 4 down, would you rather intercept the first spawners on big door and force a split spawn, or would you rather just leave them in big door and watch your own training in big door? What I saw Bubu Dubu do a lot, whenever he knew they were spawning big door, he went window to vent. Very, very smart play. But I wouldn't suggest killing them right off spawn. I would let them all spawn there, or most of them spawn there. But if your team thinks that they're spawning outside, but you know that they're spawning big door, or you have a gut feeling and they do spawn big door, you want to kill them as fast as you can. That way they do eventually spawn outside. But it's all about where your teammates set up. If you're set up to block big door, then yes. Like if you're set up to block right here, this area right here, then go ahead and wait for them to all spawn and then kill them. But if you're not set up for that, then kill them as fast as you can. That way they do spawn outside. One more. I'm gonna find the best one. This isn't about the game, but I will talk about it in fraction. As Ryan, would you ever suggest playing without a headset, having everyone muted to help you improve your awareness without the crutch of being able to rely on callouts or game sound? Yes, 100 times. Yes, I wouldn't suggest doing this in playlists though. I would suggest doing this in things like game battles, where you have kids that know kind of what they're doing, so you can get the idea of you're getting shot in the side. You can also do this in playlists where you just have the game sound. I'd suggest that for playlists, so you know where alright, here we go. In playlists, mute your teammates and use your game sounds to find out where the opponents are. Just use your game sounds. Like, think about it. I'm getting shot. I can hear 4 people shooting on the right side of the map. That's a 2-on-2. That means me and my teammate have to work on this side of the map. You gotta think about that when playing. But I would suggest going into game battles if you have a full team, and just have nobody talk, nobody use game sound, and just work on positioning where you should be. Focus on your shot, things like that. One more. Come on, I need a good question. A good, well-written question. Come on, people. Come on. I feel like I did good this time. It's your traumas. Where's trauma? Repost it, trauma, if you have a good question. I want a good question about this game type. Good, well-written one. Come on, 3 lines long, something. Like Infraction and Tiberus have been doing. Very good questions, by the way, guys. Come on, I want one more. Not improve your strafe. I'll talk about that after this. Come on, if you guys don't give me a good question. Alright, I guess I'll take this one. about countdown. Flag is pulled. Where do you want to place yourself to stop guys from spawning it? I don't like that one. Alright, I got some good, alright, we got some good ones. Holy god, I just got 6. Let me read these. What are some good flag routes? I like infractions posts. Good. I'll answer both of these. What are some good flag routes? I'll answer that. Good flag routes are window to S2 to jetpack and jetpack to S2 to jetpack. I would not suggest running it any other way unless you absolutely know you can. Like, if you're like, where do I run this? If you're thinking that in the game, run it jetpack to S2 or window to S2. If the other team is like near jetpack, run it window. If the other team is not near jetpack, run it jetpack. That will give you a cap 90% of the time if you would have gotten it anyway. Like, I don't know how to explain that better, but trust me, run a jetpack to S2 and window to S2, and then go jetpack. Do not go window. If the other team is just dominating the top of the map, what is the best way to play that out? It seems like you get dominated if you try to run it because they can just outslay you. Very good question. Very good answer right here. Go outside. Go to their backstairs, go to their jetpack, and then put shots from there. It is so annoying to get shot in the back from jetpack. Ugh. It's so annoying to get shot in the back from jetpack to S2, because then they'll send 2 guys back, letting your teammates off spawn get an easy surround on the people that are in your flag. Like if you had another team that spawned outside and then they spawn, the rest of your teammates spawn big door. Don't know how to explain it much, but basically, if you flank around, you don't even have to get a kill. Just make sure you don't die. Be the biggest distraction that you possibly can. Let your teammates do the work. You let your teammates get the credit while you do all the work. And that's how I'm gonna end it. I will talk